This next one's about going to the grocery store. I'm sure you can all relate to that. Maybe not. Maybe you guys order your groceries on those phones. That happens now sometimes. Anyway, you know, sometimes I look in my closets. Sometimes I look in my closets at home where I keep my food, the pantry, and I've got nothing left.
Yo, can I get a mojito, please?
So I gotta go on down to the grocery store and get even more groceries. Hey, my favorite fruit is a banana. I like to get them in my mouth as often as I can. You know, and I get those awesome bananas in bunches. I like to put them in my best friend's lunches in a brown paper bag. Yeah, so delicious, don't rag on me because bananas are the best. But the problem is, I've got none left, so I go to the grocery store and I ask for a little more. And they ran out of bananas again last week. I went in there with a nice pick and I said to the meat manager who was laying on the ground, you better get more bananas or I'll found you dead later on. Cause I'm gonna follow you home. If you don't get bananas, man, I won't leave you alone. They're so delicious. I blend them up with my dirty dishes and I put a little milk. I put a little yogurt, I put a little coconut inside. Then I take some strawberry jam. It's so damn good, man. Makes me feel alive. I blend that shit up. I got banana smoothies, cause they make me feel like I'm in the movies. And then I eat a bunch of junk and shit. But my favorite fruit is a banana, bitch. I go back to the grocery store and I get some more bananas because they're my favorite fruit. They're not actually a fruit, but I call them that because the average person calls them that. So you understand what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna give you a really good tip about bananas. Yo, bet you didn't even know you've been opening up bananas the wrong way the whole time. Let me tell you how to do it. Flip that shit upside down. Pinch the bottom of the banana. And then you open it from there. You'll get no banana strings. No banana strings at all.
This man's beating me senseless. I need some help. Please do CPR on my shins. I'm not getting enough blood flow to my shins. Kneeling on my chest is good too. Oh, your car got smashed. I'm sorry about that. Oh, thank you so much. I remember back in 1972, there was a man that once did CPR on my shins. And it really helped me feel good about myself, you know?
Yeah, nice, man. What happened with you? Do you feel in pain?
Oh, yeah, oh, shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry! I just get a little upset. Wait! Don't leave me here! I'm so scared! I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Do you want to hear a song? Oh, daddy boy, the pipes are ah, God, my gallbladder. Oh, why are you driving like this? Oh, Lord.
So I got distracted by your singing.
Okay. Well, anyway, I used to have a wife. Her name was Matilda. Matilda was a nice woman. She used to give me massages on my neck.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had a neck massage?
Yeah, I have.
Don't they feel nice?
This car gives great neck massages.
Wait, your car gives neck massages? I don't understand.
Yeah, let me turn it on.
Oh, it's built right into the seat. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, is that a heated seat as well?
Yep.
Oh, could you turn it off, please? Because I'm afraid I might urinate myself. I have weak bladder control.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
No
my.
problem.
Anyway, back in 1963, I used to work in New York City. It was a nice city,
Oh, okay.
although racism was rampant and, people didn't treat their wives really good, but I did. I always loved Matilda and her neck massages. They felt good. Hello, sir. Isn't it a beautiful day? Okay, great talking to you today. Excuse me? Yeah.
Excuse me. What's happening over here?
Uh-oh.
Do you know who the fuck I am, huh? You know who I am?
Sir,
No, who are
are you
you?
okay in there? Are you being
You
kidnapped?
watch out next time, suka.
What?
Watch out next time, you heard the man. Watch out
Is
next
he
time.
kidnapping you, sir?
No, he's driving me around as a neck massager.
Are you alright? Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. I urinated in my pants, though.
That's not a big deal. We'll figure that out later.
Okay. Bye. Anyway, back in 1942, I moved to the big city of New York. I came from a small town outside of Pensacola. And when I moved to the big city, I met Matilda. She was laying there on the sidewalk. She had tripped over a garbage can that was there. And, well, she was bleeding from the mouth. I noticed she had lost a couple of teeth. So I offered to take her to the dentist's office. And when we got to the dentist wouldn't work on her teeth without me giving him a promise to work for him. So I worked for that dentist for the next 35 years. Anyway, he did some really bad work on my wife's teeth. She wasn't my wife yet, you see, but I had just met her and picked her up off the street. And anyway, when I got to that doctor's office and promised to work for him, in exchange for the work, we didn't make a contract about the type of work it would be. And the work was awful. It was terrible. Very bad dental work. That guy was sued about 75 times for the 30 years I worked for him. Anyway, he had me cleaning toilets and mopping floors and patching up holes in walls when he used to get drunk and punch holes in the walls. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the urine in my pants is starting to smell. Is there any way I could get a change of clothes?
Of course, let me take you there.
Aren't we at a clothing
Actually, no,
store?
we're going to the nice streets.
We're going to a different one. I don't have any money.
We're going to,
Can you buy me a nice
That's fine,
pair
I'll
of
pay for it.
Pampers, Grampers?
I'll buy you a suit, okay?
You're going to buy me a
An
suit?
Italian suit of my, what's it called? My brain is dead.
An Italian suit at your tailor? Do you have a tailor that makes
Yeah,
suits?
my tailor.
Oh, boy, do I have a story about that. Back in 1953, I went into a tailor's store and asked them to make me some socks. So what happened next was he asked me my name, and when I told him the name, which is Bill Smith, he asked me to please leave the store and never come back. Later, I found out that he had a cousin named Bill Smith that he didn't particularly care for. But I came back the next week to explain that I wasn't his cousin. And then he said that was fine, I could come back anytime to the store. So a week after that, I came back to the store and asked him again to make me some socks. He said that he didn't make socks, he only tailored suits. And that's when I became close personal friends with him. We went on a nice walk one afternoon down to the park, and we found a dead bird. we decided to take that bird and put it in a box and bury it maybe 6-7 feet down so other animals and other, varmints wouldn't try to eat it. Those things can be diseased. Anyway, we put it down in the ground in a shoebox. Now, the shoebox is quite an interesting thing. See, we had to go to a department store and get a shoebox because neither of us had recently purchased any shoes. So we went to a department store to ask if they had any extra shoeboxes. It just so turned out that they just had a rummage sale and had a few shoeboxes left over. So we asked to have a shoebox, and they gave us the shoebox 2 pennies. 2 pennies only, but back in 1956, it cost quite a bit to buy a shoebox. 2 pennies was a lot, you see. You couldn't even buy a bread roll with 2 pennies. It was cost you 3 pennies. But a shoebox cost 2 pennies. Anyway, so we got the shoebox, and we put the bird inside the shoebox, and we buried it down 6 feet in the park in Central Park in New York City. But unfortunately, a cop came along, one of those nice police officers, and gave us a hard time. Normally, they're quite pleasant, but today they weren't too pleasant. That police officer was having a bad day. Anyway, the police officer asked us what we were doing. We said we were burying a body. That was a mistake. We ended up in jail for the next 5 years. I spent 5 years in the New York prison. Anyway, while I was in prison, I learned a lot about mopping, and that helped me out when I went to the dentist's office to resume my work to pay for my wife's teeth.
Oh, that's nice. So, you have a criminal record.
That's nice.
Wait, let's go get you the suit as well.
All right, this is our encore piece. It's the last rap of the night, everybody. Thanks for coming out again. Thanks for coming to Tequila La. Thanks for being on your phones all night, assholes. All right. What? Here we go. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I don't have a lot of money. Not a lot of money at all. And I still gotta eat, And what I like to eat is crab dinner. Macaroni and cheese to the layman. Yo, sometimes I'm making that mac and cheese. I put it on a plate, man, look at these. I love every time I eat it. It makes me feel better, like I'm not even cheating at life. Keeping the fuel going, putting some cheese on top. But the one thing most people don't know about, that I'm never gonna stop, I put some ketchup on, I put some ketchup on, I put some ketchup right on the top. I put some ketchup on, I put some ketchup on, I put some ketchup right on the top. Put your hands in the air if you put ketchup on the mac and cheese. It's the best way to do it, don't step to me. I love eating it every day. It's only 95 cents the Canadian way. I love to eat it and put it in my mouth. I don't even care if you wanna scream and shout, but when I'm done making that thing, I put ketchup right on the top and I sing, I love ketchup on my mac and cheese. It tastes so good, don't step to me. I love ketchup on my mac and cheese. On my mac and cheese. Yeah, some people think that's weird, but they don't understand that I've got a whole culinary plan. Other thing I like to put sometimes, if I'm out of the ketchup, I'll put a little mustard in and stir that shit up. Yeah, you don't like mustard on your mac and cheese? You don't wanna be friends with me because you won't be pleased. I love to put the mustard on top. I put the mustard right on the top and I sing, yeah, I love to put mustard on my mac and cheese. Mustard on my mac and cheese.
What?
I put a little mustard on top. When I'm out of ketchup, I put a little mustard on the mac and cheese. It's really tangy and I love the flavor. It makes my mouth feel so damn good.
Yo, and then sometimes I'm out of the mustard and I take a look around my fridge. What the fuck do I have inside? It's mostly condiments inside of this. But then I go ahead and I grab myself some mayonnaise. I put it right on the top. Yeah, that's right. Grab a great big spoon and I put it on with a plop.
Nope.
I love that mayonnaise on my craft dinner. I put it right on the top. I put my mayonnaise right on the top and I mix it around and I'm never gonna stop. Yo, then my mayonnaise is gone, so I look in the fridge and see what's later on I'm gonna put in my next bowl. I got me some relish. Yeah, yeah, I put the relish on the mac and cheese. It's so damn good for me. Yeah, it's got a little bit of those pieces of cucumber inside of there. Yeah, ooh, I love it. It's so damn good. I love the mayo on top. I love the relish on top. Give me some mustard and some ketchup, man. I'm never gonna stop. Mac and Cheese 2019 remix. Put on whatever you need, because that shit is delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was all right for a minute, and then it got like grosser and grosser, and then I just had to like wash down some stuff in my mouth that came up from my stomach with some alcohol.
What do you mean, man? What's wrong? What's wrong? Isn't that the one you wanted? The one about the ketchup?
Yeah, I guess I got a little too into your lyrics and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's like some of the best, you know? You put a little ketchup on. You don't have ketchup? A little spot of mustard. It's a little spicy.
Yeah.
You know? No mustard. Next up, little mayo on top. Are you okay, man? Are you throwing up? What's wrong, man? Hey, can you call an ambulance or something? I think this old man's having a stroke. I think he's having a stroke. Are you stepping on a dog down there? What are you doing? You all right, man? Shit.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, all right.
It's okay.
Okay, shit. I thought you were having a stroke or something.